What's the biggest red flag you regret brushing off? My daughter Sophie has been swimming competitively for about 3 years. Her coach, let's call him Mark, started doing extra sessions with some of the better kids about 2 months ago. I was honestly happy about it. Sophie's been working really hard, and I thought the extra attention would help her times. The club charges $50 per session, so I figured it must be legit. The sessions were always on weekdays around 6 p.m. when the pool was pretty empty. Most parents would drop off and leave since it was only supposed to be 45 minutes. Sophie seemed fine with it at first, even excited. She'd come home talking about how Mark said she had real potential and could maybe get a scholarship someday. But then she started being weird about it, like she'd forget her swimsuit or say she had too much homework. When I'd ask how practice went, she'd just say, okay, and go to her room. I thought maybe she was just stressed about school or something. She also started wearing a t-shirt over her swimsuit even during regular practice, which was new. Last Tuesday, I had to stay because my car was getting serviced and my husband was picking me up after. I waited in the lobby area, but I could see the pool through the glass. Mark was working with Sophie and this other girl, Grace, and I noticed he was standing really close behind them, like putting his hands on their shoulders and waist to correct their form. It didn't immediately seem wrong, but something felt off about it. The way Sophie looked tense, how he kept moving them around with his hands. I've seen other coaches teach, and it didn't look the same. He also kept having them get out of the pool and stand on the deck while he demonstrated positions. That night, I asked Sophie if everything was okay with Coach Mark. She got this look on her face and asked if it was normal for coaches to touch swimmers a lot. I tried not to freak out and asked what she meant. She said he would put his hands on her back, shoulders, sometimes her stomach area to fix her technique, and it made her feel weird, but she didn't want to get in trouble or lose her spot. She also mentioned he told the girls not to talk about the specific techniques they were learning because other swimmers might steal their competitive edge. I immediately called Grace's mom. She said her daughter had mentioned feeling uncomfortable too, but she wasn't sure if she should say anything. Turns out Grace had been asking to quit swimming entirely, which seemed sudden since she'd always loved it. We decided to approach 2 other moms whose daughters were also in these sessions. One got defensive and said we were looking for problems where there weren't any. The other mom, though, went quiet and said her daughter had been having nightmares lately and didn't want to go to practice. We ended up reporting it to the swim club director. Turns out there had been some informal concerns raised by another family last season, but nothing was formally documented. Mark got suspended pending investigation. Sophie's been doing better emotionally, but she doesn't want to swim anymore, which honestly breaks my heart. I feel so guilty for not picking up on the signs sooner.